Alright guys, it's Gaz here for the Full-Time Devils MUFC Daily, where we're going to bring you daily United news every single weekday, as well as some United community news. I have literally just rolled out of bed and I'm not wearing any pants. Think about that one for a sec. Anyway, let's get to United things. The United squad for the Champions League was announced yesterday. There's some very interesting inclusions into the squad, especially if you're looking at the youngsters. So Lingard, Jesse Lingard gets a place. I'm glad about that. He's shown a lot of potential at United. I'll be interested to see him in Europe's top competition. Varela, the fullback, I'm not even going to try and pronounce his first name. I think it's Guillermo, probably. Anyway, he's in the squad. He's a young lad that we've not seen a lot of at United since we signed him. I think he was David Moyes' first signing. Correct me if I'm wrong. It might be Louis van Gaal's first signing. Anyway, correct me if I'm wrong on that one. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see him in the squad. Maybe to bring him on in the last few minutes if we were already qualified in one of the games. I'm sure we don't want to be putting too much pressure on him. But for me, that's an interesting inclusion. Nick Powell, another youngster, he is actually in the squad, which is interesting because I thought he was dead. Honestly, I've not seen Nick Powell in ages. It'll be funny to see. It'll be fun to see him in the squad. I'm very happy about that. He tweeted a picture of a nasty looking injury recently, didn't he? But hopefully all is fine and we could be seeing Nick Powell in a United shirt. Of course, he has a lot of potential, as Ferguson said. Then again, Ferguson did also say that Phil Jones was like Duncan Edwards. So maybe we shouldn't be trusting everything he said as the gospel anyway. An interesting exclusion from the squad. Victor Valdez is not in there. Of course, Victor Valdez, well, we had that massive bust-up, didn't he, with Louis van Gaal, and everyone presumed that he was out that transfer window. I'm not sure if he just couldn't find a club during that time or what, because evidently because he's not in the Champions League squad and Sam Johnston is above him, one would think that things aren't patched up between him and Louis van Gaal, and he still doesn't get the philosophy perfectly. So Victor Valdez left out of the Champions League squad, and the inclusion that everyone is going to be talking about is David De Gea. David De Gea is in there. He is in the squad. For me, this isn't a big deal. It's pretty basic. A footballer who gets paid to play football has been asked to play football for his team. Nothing wrong with that. I don't see anything interesting about that personally. I think he's bound to get picked. He wants to get in that Spain Euro squad next summer. And if playing for United is going to get in there, then that's absolutely fantastic because he's the best goalkeeper in the world. If we're going to go far in this competition, we need players like him on top form. Anyway, guys, get your comments in below. What do you think of that United squad? Is there any youngsters that you think should have been in there? Victor Valdez, would you prefer to see him in there? I think that Sam Johnston may be in there to fulfill the homegrown quota, maybe. David De Gea, would you have just left him out? Left him a rot? Let me know what you think in all your comments below. I've been Gaz for MUFC Daily on Full-Time Devils. Get your comments in as well. Tell us what you actually want us to cover in the future. We'll cover whatever you want us to talk about. We'll talk about whatever you want. Adam's back tomorrow, and I'm Gaz, sat here out on my bed with no pants on. See you in a bit.